empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been
25 seasons down the drain. West Ham are going down again. Waka waka wa. Yeah, they lost 5-2 to Liverpool last night. This, folks, though, is your Super Sunday. Welcome aboard. And we bring you Manchester United taking Crystal Palace. First up, Arsenal Chelsea at 4:30. All the previews and everything you need to know coming up in just a second's time. Hello, everybody, folks. Then welcome back to World Football. My name is Tom, bringing you the watch along this afternoon for Manchester United. They take on Crystal Palace live in the Premier League. If you do watch on the replay, please do make sure you leave a like on the stream. Hit that subscribe if you are new. Thank you very much indeed, folks. Every Tuesday kickoff is on the way for you at 2 o'clock in the Premier League for Manchester United. They take on Crystal Palace. Welcome aboard. Let's change to a bit more of a brighter view. Wrong one. It has been a rather sunny day so far, so let's have the nice clouds and sun as opposed to that rather I think it's kind of a dusk, dark morning kind of sky, that background. So let's be right the background, of Old Trafford. And welcome aboard. Yes, and for anybody who was wondering where I was yesterday, I do apologise for the non-delivery of the stream at 5:30 yesterday. Unfortunately, it was a case of unforeseen circumstances, in which case that I could not even alert you guys because it was a matter that needed to be urgently attended to, and I had no time at all to update you guys of the cancellation of Leeds Man City stream last night. Obviously, of course, it was a pretty boring game in the end anyway. A 1-0 defeat for Leeds as well. So I can't say I missed out too much. But yes, for anybody who was wondering, it was unforeseen circumstances. And I do apologise for the fact that I did have to not deliver that stream for you guys. But we move on, and we are continuing with the schedule that was advertised on the community tab. And Manchester United against Crystal Palace, of course, is a game of significance, as Manchester United are still unbeaten under Michael Carrick. And, of course, they are looking to have another go at 5 wins in a row. And there are also 2 of the 2 o'clock kickoffs, which we'll preview in a minute. And 4:30, it is Arsenal-Chelsea. And, well, just to touch on it, lightly feather it. Some people will see it as just an Arsenal-Chelsea game. I see it today as now you go batter them, because you have beaten them over 2 legs in the Carabao Cup. You have Kai Havertz, who scored that winning goal at the Emirates Stadium, back in your team today. You have the opportunity to genuinely just make them feel even more shit about playing you. The only downside is Wesley Fofana suspended, so he can't cry on the pitch again. Oh, that was funny. But to be fair, good sportsmanship on the other hand by Yuri and Timber for giving it a call. But it is one of those games today at 4:30. So please, Arsenal, get the job done. Please win the game 5-0. And please put a smile on my face. And tomorrow, EFL Championship action is on the way for you as well. Birmingham City against Middlesbrough is going to be the action for Monday night. Tuesday, we're going to have Wolves against Liverpool for you. Then on Wednesday, I am off on my seaside holly jolly days for a quick trip down to Brighton and the American Express Stadium. Hopefully, it's nice and scorching hot. Can't say that I can guarantee that. Although the last time and my first visit to Brighton, it was scorching hot. Okay, since I did not get around to the scores flash for yesterday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the EFL Championship score flash at half time, but we're going to do the score flash for yesterday's 3 o'clock kickoffs now, and we'll go further in to what is ahead on this Super Sunday. Yesterday, oh my word, one of the games of the season. Burnley, by the way, had 2 disallowed goals. And Mikel Damsgaard got that winning goal for Brentford in the end, but he's got the opener as well. Igor Thiago and Kevin Schade made it 3-0, but a second half comeback, and Kyoto with an own goal. Jaden Anthony 2 minutes later, 2 minutes into the second half, then Zian Fleming. And like I say, there was 2 disallowed goals in there, controversially disallowed for Burnley, but what a wonderful, wonderful game. 4-3, that one finished in the end. That was a crazy game. I mean, I have to say, wow. And 25 years down the drain, West Ham are going down. Waka waka, waka waka, 25 years down the drain, West Ham are going down. Da 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 da. Hugo Ekitike gave Virgil van Dijk, Alexis McAllister, Cody Gakpo, and an own goal by Axel Disasi all contributed to a 5-2 victory for West Ham United for Liverpool. And Newcastle were beaten 3-2 by Everton at home. And Everton had the lead 3 times in that game. Jared Branthwaite with the opener. Jacob Ramsey with the equaliser. Beto 2 minutes later put Everton straight back in front. Jacob Murphy then scored another equaliser for Newcastle. But only a minute did it take for Tierno Barry to reinstate Everton's lead. So a game that Everton were fully in control of at St James's Park in their 3-2 win. And Brighton against Nottingham Forest is up at 2 o'clock, as well as a London derby between Fulham and Spurs. There are 2 London derbies across this weekend, both taking place today. But it is a weekend where we've got 3 derbies, technically, because, of course, Wolves against Aston Villa was a 2-0 win for Wolves on Friday night. And Arsenal-Chelsea is the headline act of the day, and probably now the headline game of the weekend, because I have to say, even though I wasn't here for it, ouch. League table impacts then for Brighton and Hove Albion as they face Nottingham Forest. Brighton can move on to 35 points with a draw, level on points with Crystal Palace, and dependent on if Crystal Palace are to win by 6 goals, which would be enough to make them surpass Brighton on goal difference at Old Trafford in this game, then Brighton will definitely move above them on goal difference. If they get all 3 points, Brighton, which I expect them to do today, they'll move on to 37 points, level on points with Sunderland and Fulham, and they're both on a -5 and -3 goal difference, although Fulham are expected to beat Spurs today, so they probably will clear that to probably a -1. But Brighton can move as high as 10th and above Fulham and Sunderland, unless Fulham win. We'll get onto them, though, in a minute. But Nottingham Forest can move themselves onto 30 points with a win. Today, they'll be relying on Fulham to get all 3 points against Spurs so that they don't have to worry about Spurs knocking them back down to 17th. But it will be a point above Spurs and within a point of Leeds. And a singular point for Nottingham Forest will not be enough to have any impact for them other than move them 3 points clear of West Ham United. Moving on to Fulham against Spurs, where Fulham have the opportunity to move on to 40 points. If they get all 3 points today, they'll be level on points. With Everton, their goal difference is a -3. So if they can win by 3 goals against Tottenham today, that will indeed be enough for them to get onto a 0 goal difference and go above Everton into 8th. A point for Fulham will not be enough to do anything for them, as Bournemouth did get a point yesterday, meaning that the gap between Fulham and Bournemouth is 2 points. Their opponents are Spurs, and they have the chance to move on to 32 points with the 3 points. That would put them just above Leeds by 1 point and to within 2 points of Brighton, dependent on their result against Nottingham Forest today. And also, if Nottingham Forest are to win at Brighton, it will ensure that Spurs stay above Forest by those 2 points. Manchester United can move 3rd if they get all 3 points in this game against Crystal Palace. And most importantly, that would be 2 wins on the bounce. Of course, the United strand looking for 5 wins on the bounce, but they are still unbeaten, of course, Manchester United. And like I say, Aston Villa starting to slip. And it seems inevitable to me that United will get a 3rd place finish. And indeed, they can make footsteps towards that on goal difference by getting all 3 points at home to Crystal Palace. But their opponents are Crystal Palace, and they have the chance to move level on points with Newcastle on to 36 points. But their goal difference is 1 worse off than Newcastle, so they would stay in 13th. But if they get all 3 points, Crystal Palace, they move on to 38 points to within 1 point of Bournemouth, above Fulham and Sunderland, dependent, of course, on Fulham's results against Tottenham today. But as far as I see it, they can move as high as potentially 11th with all 3 points. But like I say, the tune, Flixie, and the one-off occasion where I'm happy to see Liverpool win a game is Waka Waka, Waka Waka, 25 years down the drain, West Ham are going down. And also that song might be used in a slightly different format if Kai Havertz scores in the Arsenal-Chelsea game later. Okay, team news then, as we approach kickoff for Manchester United against Crystal Palace, which is of course the headline game of the 2 o'clock kickoffs. A reminder for you of the broadcasting details of these 2 o'clock kickoffs. Welcome aboard, by the way, to Nathan Clark. If you want to watch, the Old Firm derby as that gets into its final stages, that's on Sky Sports main event. Sky Sports Premier League, you can move on. You can go on to right now to see the coverage of Man United Palace. Sky Sports Football also for Rangers Celtic. Fulham against Spurs is on Sky Sports Plus, and Sky Sports Tennis for Brighton against Nottingham Forest. So Sky Sports main event and Sky Sports Premier League for this one. Right, let's get through the team news, but it is a big occasion for Manchester United as they still are in with a shout by the ever so slight margin for the Premier League title. Of course, it would require an absolute catastrophe for Manchester City and Arsenal. It would require them to win all of their remaining games. But the main focus for Michael Carrick is getting his team unbeaten for the remainder of the season and a 3rd place finish. And Sally Lamans begins in goal for Manchester United today. Back 4 of Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Lenny Yoro and Diogo Dalot behind the midfield, which is split into 2 parts, seeing an offensive 2 of the departure at the end of the season. Casemiro and Kobbie Mainoo behind the attacking 3 of Mateus Cunha, Brian Mbeumo and Bruno Fernandes. Benjamin Sesko leads the front. On the bench for United is Altay Bayindir, Nasser Mazraoui, Joshua Zirkzee, Tara Malacia, Amad Diallo, Manuel Ugarte, Aidan Heaven, Tyler Fletcher and Jack Morehouse. Then for Crystal Palace, it is Dean Henderson in goal, a back 3 of Chris Richards, Maxence Lacroix and Cam Vott. Behind the midfield 4 of Daniel Munoz, Adam Wharton, Daichi Kamada and Tyreek Mitchell. Then the front 3 is the signing from Spurs in January, Brennan Johnson, alongside signing from Wolves in January, Jorgen Strand-Larsen. And the former Watford player a few years ago is Ismaila Sarr. On the bench is Yeremy Pino, Christantos Uche, Nat Klein, Will Hughes, Borna Souza, Evan Gesson, Chadi Riyad, Walter Benitez, and Justin Devaney. Big occasion then for Manchester United as they take on Crystal Palace. $5-0. I know it might seem brave, but 5-0. That is what I've put down on Super 6, 5-0. If you don't believe me, here you are. Just to clarify it for you, can you see it? Arsenal to win 5-0. Yes, 5-0. 5. Then we're going to beat Brighton 6-0. Come on. I know you might think I'm stupid, but seriously, 5-0 is what I want. I believe we can do it because they are shit. Come out with the right mentality and you will win 5-0. And the prediction for Manchester United at Crystal Palace is a 2-0 Manchester United win. Right then, we are about to get underway at Old Trafford, where United look for the 3 points. The 3 points, which would, of course, give the United strand another win to contribute to the 5 wins that are required for his haircut, but more importantly, a lift up to get them level on points with Villa, into third by goal difference, and, of course, further away from Chelsea and prying guys around that top 5 as well. And I would say most certainly for Manchester United, the goal this season and the ambition has to be to finish third place now. For them, for me, I think it's a reasonable target for them to get third place. And I would say that based on how it's gone since Michael Carrick's taken over, if you don't get third place, it's a disappointment. I would say that, because Aston Villa are dropping off, as we would expect they would do. And I think it's there for the taking for United to finish above Chelsea, Liverpool for a start, but get that third place spot. I think that most certainly they need to get third place to really send a message. And also, they have been better than Chelsea and Liverpool this season. Let's just say it as it is. So do they deserve third place over Chelsea and Liverpool? Yes, they do. And do they probably deserve to finish over Aston Villa over the course of the season? Probably not. But Villa drop off, and Villa are losing points, and you get punished for losing points. You know, it's the exact same thing with Arsenal and Man City. If one of us drops point, either one of us pays the price. Strand Larson had an early go. Let's get our goal alerts on via SofaScore for Brighton and Hove Albion against Nottingham Forest. Yes, need to keep an eye on that one because obviously Arsenal are next up against Brighton after the Chelsea game today. And of course, that is a game that I'm going to be attending, probably the final away game that I'll get to attend as well. But yes, SofaScore we need, don't we? And in a minute, I will go through the bet slips because they are here. We've got our fivers worth of bet slips. Don't worry about that. Okay, Brighton, Forest, Fulham, Spurs for goal alerts. And what's happening in the Old Firm? Come on, Celtic. Come on, Celtic. Oh, 2-2. They had to come from 2-0 down as well. Fuck. Yeah, piss off, Rangers. Don't like Rangers. Ugh. I don't like Rangers. However, I don't mind Hearts winning the league. That's the thing. I'll have Hearts or Celtic win the league, but not Rangers. If Rangers win the league in the Scottish Prem, I will be fuming. Fortunately, I did not place that game on Marker Insurance. We've got Brighton to beat Forest, Fulham to win. We've got all the home sides in the Prem to win today, by the way. Just to say that. Early goal from Maxence Lacroix on 3.5 minutes. And they aren't too often 1-0 down under Michael Carrick. United, with the exception of the West Ham draw. But it's a great corner delivery. And it's quite a far way out of the header. But dipped and curled and placed into that bottom corner with a little deflection of the inside of the post to help its way into the nestling point at the back of the net. And an early talking point in this game, and an early brain-scratching moment for Manchester United in their hunt for third place. And in terms of this game, we have gone for Manchester United to win. Bruno Fernandes to have 1 assist or more, and Will Hughes to be shown a card. That is a £1 stake on a price boost, returning £11. Brighton, Man United and Arsenal all to win on an enhanced stacker, returns £5.25 for a £1 stake. Kai Havertz to be an anytime goal scorer in the Arsenal-Chelsea game is a £1 stake, returns £2.45. Arsenal to win with over 2.5 goals in the game, over 6.5 corners, over 1.5 goals, and over 1.5 Arsenal goals and under 1.5 Chelsea goals. That is a £1 stake, and it returns £3. Goal! And it's for Fulham. Let's find out who the Fulham goal scorer is. Then I'll get to the chat as well. Your Fulham goal scorer, Harry Wilson, on 7 minutes. Fulham 1, Spurs 0. Afternoon, James. How you doing? Welcome aboard. Goal for Brighton. We've got Diego Gomez with that goal. Nice and quick goal scorer confirmation from SofaScore. No messing about with the goals early on in these 2 o'clock kickoffs. And Diego Gomez for Brighton to put them 1-0 up. So 1-0 to Brighton, 1-0 to Fulham, 1-0 to Palace. Here's Diogo Dalot to the byline. He's going to win a corner for Manchester United. No, he's not. That's kept in. Canvo, I think, kept it in. Here is Chris Richards for Palace. He's got a bandage on. It's going to run for Teddy Lamont. United will be looking for a quick response. That's giving away a bit. It was just a careless play of the ball. Played straight to Daichi Kamada. Benjamin Sesko applying a bit of a stare down there, like that. Here's Ismail Assar. And the ball is down to Tyrick Mitchell, and there's space open for Palace, who have, to be fair, started this game fairly well. Most certainly, the entertainment levels are a lot higher in this game than the ball game at Selhurst Park earlier in the season in a 12 o'clock kickoff. Plenty to think about with just 10 minutes on the clock in your 2 o'clock kickoffs this Sunday afternoon, with 3 goals across 3 games already. Maguire, good pass. Dallo. And Mbeumo had the ball taken off his toes by Ismail Assar, who was on his toes. Here's Bruno Fernandes, though, as United win the ball back. Cunha flicks it wide to Dallo. Casemiro. Dallo onto Mbeumo. Brian Mbeumo. Mainu. The man-to-man mark has been excellent by Palace. Ball pulled back to Maguire. And Harry Maguire. Lenny Yoro. Diogo Dallo. Casemiro slides it down the line. Cunha across. And straight at Dean Henderson in the end. Good work by Maguire to get a bit of a clearance, although Palace have picked up the loose ball. And Sarr's ball down the line, that's poor from Shaw. It evades him too easily. Sarr with a chance, and sprawling save by Lamons, I think, coming back to a foul by Munoz on Shaw, who did face plant the ground. There may have been an offside in there as well. It's a good effort by Sarr. So 12 minutes gone in this game between United and Palace. Manchester United did win the reverse fixture at Selhurst Park, and they will hope to do a league double over Palace. Although they are a bit more of a difficult opponent to play away from. When they are away at the minute, Palace, as their away form is better than their home form. Last time out at home in the Premier League, it was a struggling 1-0 win against Wolves. Seemed like a real slog. And, of course, they did manage to get through against a team who I've not heard of before in the Conference League on Thursday. And 4 shots with 2 on target. And equaliser Forest, 1-1. Well, that's a surprise. But Nottingham Forest are level. And finally, a Premier League goal for Nottingham Forest under Vitor Pereira. In the Europa League, they've not struggled for goals under Vitor Pereira, but that is the first goal scored by Forest with Vitor Pereira in charge. And it's an equaliser scored by Morgan Gibbs-White on 13 minutes. So it's 1-1. What a ball that is. If it's just going to be a bit too heavy, I think. Yeah. Shaw being forced to hurry up, though. It's been a really bright start by Palace. Kobbie Mainoo. Oh, that's just evaded Cunha. Might have been a nutmeg. Well, lots to look forward to, including, of course, next week, where we may have our lovely bringing you Brighton against Arsenal, of course, because I won't be here for that game. And obviously, if you just want to watch the games without me, then on Wednesday, that's your best opportunity to watch without needing to worry about me. And Newcastle Man United is for sure going to be an entertaining game on Wednesday night. We will be watching Palace next week. And goal for Brighton. And they're straight back in front. The goals are flowing in the Premier League on this Sunday afternoon. May that continue in the Arsenal-Chelsea game for Arsenal only. May it continue. Because that is 1, 2, 3, 4 goal alerts in 15 minutes. That. Compare that to last Sunday. Well, there you go. Goal for Brighton, scored by Danny Welbeck. 2-1. And Danny Welbeck, United fans, is a former United and Arsenal player. Bruno Fernandes, nice ball. It's Cunha. And Cunha's got space to run into. Cunha goes down. No foul. Sesko going to apply pressure on Dean Henderson, who does clear it to Mitchell. Mitchell chested it down. And intercepted by Harry Maguire. Wharton winning it back for Palace. Tuesday and Thursday and Monday we're live to you next week. No, people, you are not getting a watch along on Friday before you ask. No. You are not getting a watch along on Friday next week. I like Fridays off. The exception of Wolves Villa. But we're going to do Wolves Liverpool and Tottenham Palace next week. And also tomorrow, you are going to get Birmingham City as they take on Middlesbrough. Wednesday, I am on my holiday. I am on my holly jolly days as I get to go to the seaside. Yay! Woohoo! The first seaside trip of 2026 on the 4th of March. And I get a premium room in a hotel with a sea view. So, people, yes, because there is a hotel booked, you can expect for me to appear on potentially Brighton YouTubers and both maybe AFCV. I will have more time to mingle. It would be Skegness. Don't like Skegness. Dump. No, I like the southwest. That's where my favourite beaches are the southwest. Although I do like Great Yarmouth down southeast as well. No. Bournemouth, Payton, they're my top two. Bournemouth and Payton are my top two, really. I love Bournemouth, actually. I can't lie. I can't lie to you. That trip that I took in September was one of the best trips I had in a while. The sand down there is bloody good quality. On that trip, though, guess what rookie mistake I made? And you'll never guess what it was. I jumped onto the train that morning wearing one shoe from two different pairs. So basically, I had two different shoes on. So that trip was spent entirely in flip-flops. Once I realised that I made that error. But fortunately, the weather held up, so there was no issue there. Yes, I didn't intend to spend the entire trip wearing flip-flops, but needs must. Although my feet will have been happy about it, not having to wear socks for 3 days. Yeah, you better believe my feet will have been happy we're not wearing socks for 3 days. Oh, and they got to go to the water park as well. Ah, that was lovely. Down pool. I don't think I'll be wearing my flip-flops. I mean, I'll pack them. You know I'll pack flip-flops. Like, any time of the year, I will pack a pair of flip-flops in my suitcase. And yes, I am taking a suitcase down to Brighton because I have got enough time to check into the hotel conveniently and put the suitcase down before I go to the match. If I can take a suitcase, I'll take a suitcase. I don't want to be lugging around a heavy backpack if I can avoid it. And I have got a really small suitcase as well. Well, I've got 2 different ones, but technically 3. I've got one that's really, really small and very convenient for an overnight trip. And the other is huge. It literally is about the size of probably this screen, actually. It's probably just about the size of this side screen in its like shape. I mean, it's quite deep. No. Like, it's small and compact, but it has got a lot of capacity. And yes, convenient when you only want to carry a small... Yeah, it's convenient. Nice baby-sized suitcase. Perfect for one night away. Luke Shaw's got a problem. He is down for United, who are 1-0 down. And we have got a different flavour of Pringles this weekend. By the way, this was not forced upon me either. This was by choice. We've gone for paprika. And even though I was drinking agua yesterday, we have got a bottle of Coke because, hey, electrolyte water can't always be the drink. So, Sunday treat Coca-Cola is in possession. So yes, bring on. I'm going to try and do more like trips to the edge of the country next year. That's kind of my plan. I mean, look, it's going to be difficult, Jamesy, because of your very small stadium for me to get an away ticket at a reasonable price to Bournemouth, but I will try. And that does annoy me a little bit as well because I love Bournemouth. I think it's a great place to take a holiday. I would love, by the way, as well, please, for all, genuinely, please let us play, like, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but let us play Plymouth Argyle. Let Arsenal play Plymouth Argyle at home park because I want to do that because it would be convenient. Because I like holidaying down Paignton. And it's literally a half-hour train ride from there to Plymouth. And I have a hotel that I like in Torquay as well. Convenient away day, Plymouth Argyle. Believe me. Far away, but convenient. Sometimes it's not about the distance. It's about the convenience. And for me, personally, for other people, it might be a pain in the backside. But for me, Plymouth Argyle is a convenient away day. I've never been to Plymouth before, but I know for a fact from Torquay or Paynton, you can get a train every half an hour, and it takes half an hour, and it's only like a tenner. Bargain. All over. That's the one thing, though. I would definitely be spending £30 on first class upgrade. You know me. If I can get first class for 15 quid, I'm going to get it. Within reason. I'm not going to just, I don't know, Manchester to Stockport, £15 first class. I'm talking all the way down to Plymouth, like 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. We'll see. Expand your ground and we'll see. Because like I say, I mean, the problem is, Jamesy, is that your ground only holds 10,000, which means that the demand for away tickets is higher and the resale prices are whoop-de-doo higher. So yeah, it's a difficult one, but if you expand your ground to like, I don't know, 30k, the equivalent to Turf Moor, yeah, the price will definitely go down and it'll be more convenient. And I would definitely say as well, because I've got a mate who works at the water park down in Poole, and he took me for a little tour of the area after I finished in the water park. Lovely guy, Max. He does come on the YouTube every now and again, and he showed me Dean Court, the Vitality, and wow, it is like you can't see it until you get really close up. So I would say definitely add some height to the Vitality. Yeah, definitely some height. Needs some uplift to make it more visible. You know, something has to be visible of that stadium from the beach, really, I would say. And I know that's difficult, but try. Because it's like when you're around in Milan, when you can see the San Siro for like, I don't know, miles off. And I bet you could. But no, like I say, if the ground gets increased to a 30,000 capacity, for sure it will be easier for me to get a ticket, and for sure it would be a convenient away day. Brighton is not convenient, by the way, as well either. Let me tell you that right now, it isn't. Brighton is not convenient. The thing with Brighton is that I have mates down in Brighton, such as Luke and all that lot. So that is one of the away days where it's not convenient, but I do it. Because the only way to get to Brighton is via London at the minute, because we are still waiting for Grand Central to instate the Newcastle to Brighton service. Please do it quickly. Until that happens, we have to go into London St Pancras International and either go to London Victoria or jump on the Thameslink at St Pancras to get a Southern or a Thameslink service into Brighton. Burma, quite. Let it your quite. I want to Google something. Ready, all right. United have a corner. Can they score from it? No goal alerts of recent. Maguire. Oh, whoa. Well, in from the corner again. Kept alive by Bruno Fernandes. That is something to consider. Two 0 to Fulham. Goal. And Alex Iwobi with the goal for Fulham. It's 2-0. And Burmo's cross there. Goal for Fulham scored by Alex Iwobi. 2-0. They lead Spurs.
So ghetto. So I'm in Berlin right now, and look at I took a bike. I really wanted to go to the park, and I wanted to cycle there. I love cycling in Berlin, so I'm not trying to take the public transport. But I have my suitcase, and I was like, how am I going to do it? I had to make it work, literally, guys. I used the handles of my bag to strap.
It is chopping challenge.
Secure it to this part of the strap, the middle one. And I looked in my bag, and there we have it. We have my whistle from SLS. So, see, I knew this whistle will come in good use.
Oh, Alex Iwobi, what a finish. Lovely goal. Plays into the bottom corner, by the way. Flicks, I'm just trying to Google how I get a suitcase on a line bike for Wednesday. Because it is a little bit quicker for me to go to London Victoria. Yeah, I've gone 5-0. Yes, the Southern services are quicker than the Thames Link, but anywhere else, I just get the bus. But I could get the. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, I don't want to be paying the tube. I don't want to pay like $3.80 for the tube. You know what I mean? It's like. Ugh. I suppose I could just stomach the Thames Link. I guess again. Right, Burmo laid it off. Mazraoui. Ugh. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely cross. Header from Sesko. Should have been a goal. Straight at Henderson, though. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. FC. We'll see. I would love it if it was Tariq Mitchell. Not a bad ball. Not a bad ball. Tell you what. Fernandez, oh, so close. So close. It's that United equaliser. I see Mazraoui. Jump in the seat at Brighton. And don't tell me I can't. I'm going to have a suitcase and a hotel, so I'll be able to do it. A lovely March sea dip. No, I'm just looking at... I'm just looking for Flicks, a potential hack to be able to get this suitcase on my back so that I can have it on one of the line bikes in London. Because I really don't want to use the tube. Now, there's potentially two options. It's a very small suitcase, but still, it won't fit in the basket at the front of the bike. So I'd need to either get it... I'd need to get some back straps to it. I accept that dare, yes. I accept that deal. There's one or two options. I can either get some straps for it in some way. No, you could just get me to jump in the sea at Brighton, can't you? You don't think that'd be too... Well, I don't think it'd be too cold. Okay, well, I could do that, yeah. In March, yes, it would be most certainly a cold activity. I found something on Amazon that might be able to do it, but 3 minutes out of time, by the way. Excuse me for not putting those on, but we're already a minute through. But 3 minutes was the allocated number, so it will appear on screen for you now. That's half time. 1-0 Palace. The early header by Maxence Lacroix. The half-time score. 1-0 to Palace. It would be funny, wouldn't it? Right, how to... I do know a guy who might be able to help me fix this little tiny issue that I've got. And normally, it wouldn't be a problem, but it is. So, yeah. No, it's not that. It's not that. Like I say, it is the fact that I've got a square suitcase that I need to get on a line bike to get to London Victoria. And there is no way for a Flixie FC that I'll be doing a half-hour bike ride with an unsecured suitcase. Not through London. And I ain't paying for the tube. You can do. Although, if Charlie's not coming to Brighton, by the way, I still haven't had a word from Charlie if he's got a ticket or not. If he's not coming, you can invite him on. Are you going to do the watch along for me on Wednesday? Liverpool are playing on Tuesday, so there's no interference with that. Where did Chelsea? I think Chelsea might be on Wednesday. Hazard might not be able to do it because Chelsea playing on Wednesday. Let's have a little look. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday that Chelsea play? Wednesday they play. They're away to Villa, so yeah. Oh, you can do, for sure. It should be a comfy one, though, like I say. We'll beat them 5-0. I've got a new song, though. Samina, mina, waka, waka, 25 years down the drain. West Ham are going down. Samina, mina, waka, waka, 25 years down the drain. West Ham are going down. Because, yes, according to Google, they've been in the Premier League for 25 seasons. So they're going down. Right, the pundits are on for us. And it is Chappers and Doors that are in the Sky Studio. And we are getting the analysis of the Lacroix goal. Samina, mina, waka, waka, 25 seasons down the drain. West Ham are going down. I'll be buzzing. At the minute, in the studio, it's just me. Potentially, Flix is mentioning about getting Charlie in later for the Arsenal-Chelsea game, where hopefully Sammy Namina, waka waka, 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. But no, I have reinvented that song to mock West Ham. Like I say, Sammy Namina, waka waka, 25 years down the drain. West Ham are going down. And I can't wait for it. The relegation of West Ham will be my happiest moment for years. We will see, Jamesy. Okay. 2-0 to Fulham. 2-1 to Brighton. 1-0 to Crystal Palace. The halftime scores in a goal-scoring first half of 2 o'clock kickoffs. Okay, folks, it is time for a quick break because I do need to just quickly pop off for the loo. So, we are going to get ready for the second half. Don't go anywhere. It is half time. It is Man United 0, Palace 1. A minute or so, we'll be back on your screens. Back then, folks, after that very quick intermission, we are now back on your screens, and it is 2:58. We are approximately 5 minutes away from the second half getting underway, with Manchester United 0, Palace 1 being the halftime score, and hopefully United can come back and win this game 2-1. As for the Expire insurance, we are looking for Brighton, Fulham, Man United, Arsenal, and Copenhagen all to win for a sumptuous £13.29p return on the Expire insurance. And also, there is a lot more to it than that. Manchester United most certainly have got ambitions of third place and getting above Villa, which all can be achieved with the 3 points. And their ambitions most certainly higher than Liverpool's and Chelsea's at this stage of the season. Of course, it is a case of trying to get into the Champions League spots for Liverpool and Chelsea. Liverpool currently in the Europa League spot, but of course, 5th would be enough for Champions League as per the UEFA coefficients. Now, 3 o'clock, we are going to be any minute's time back for that second half. And I have seen your text. Yes. Yes, there's no chance I'm getting to Mansfield for a 12:15 kickoff. So, yes, I'll be here for it. I know, I'm so sorry, people, but TNT, blame it all on TNT Sports. I really, really am getting peed off with TNT Sports. I'm fed up of them. Bin TNT Sports now. TNT Sports, peh. Fucking TNT Sports. They've really annoyed me this season, TNT. I've not had one moment this year where I've been happy with TNT Sports. I'm sorry, but I have not enjoyed any of TNT Sports this year. Oh, they're so annoying. Get rid of it. Fucking TNT Sports. Winding me up. 12:15 kickoff for that game. Seriously? Carabao Cup, yeah. Oh, bless the Carabao. Love the Carabao Cup. Fucking love the Carabao Cup. I love the Carabao Cup, I do. Yeah, genuinely. Can't go wrong with Sky this year. Can't go wrong with Sky. But TNT pushing their luck. Every time they've covered Arsenal this season, their coverage has been shite as well. Yeah, seriously, if anybody likes watching TNT Sports, well, bleh. When and where possible, I will use Prime Video for the Champions League. Sorry, but I like Amazon. I don't like TNT. No. Yeah, look, no, I do know a guy at BT, when they were BT, called Adam. I did meet him a couple of years ago, but I'm sorry to say it, mate. Yeah, your broadcasting company, owned by Warner Brothers, is shite. Go get Jake Humphrey back. Go get Ian Dark back. Get me Rio Ferdinand back. Because honestly, I swear to God, Ali McCoist and Darren Fletcher are nothing without Rio Ferdinand in the commentary box. Sorry, you need Rio in commentary. At the very least. The downfall of TNT, since they went from BT to TNT, is phenomenal. Getting rid of Jake Humphrey, putting Lindsay Hipgrave on full-time Heavy League. She's shite. Hipgrave, okay, in the beginning, good presenter. But now, she's boring. She's boring. Genuinely, where the fuck is Jake Humphrey? Where's Ian Dark? Where's Rio Ferdinand? Say it as it is. That's the one that's annoying me at the minute the most. Where the hell is Rio? Man, last year Rio on commentary was bliss. Can't lie. Punditry wise, he had a different story. But Rio on commentary, it worked. And don't tell me it didn't, because it did. That Man United 5-4 Lyon game with Rio, Robbie, and Darren on commentary. Oh my God, sick. Sick. Rio Ferdinand, Robbie Savage, Darren Fletcher, what a commentary team. 5-4. Brilliant. Where's that gone? We're off anyway. Team news for Arsenal Chelsea will be available at 3:45 and no 3:15, so in 10 minutes. And at 3:30 we will get those live on Sky. So 3:30 in around about 24 minutes time, we'll read the lineups to you for Arsenal Chelsea, which is our 4:30 kickoff of the day. And we're not finished there. We are non-stop until Wednesday when I go on my holly jolly days for one night. As we bring you Birmingham City against Middlesbrough tomorrow in the EFL Championship. And Tuesday, Wolves against Liverpool. In Burma, good take. Sesko. Ooh. Brian and Burma to stand over the corner for Manchester United on the right-hand side. Not a bad delivery at all. Really deep by Burma. Got a lovely photo ball back in. Casemiro's header just off target. Good leap by Casemiro. Yellow card shown by Chris Cabinet. Delaying the restart. Third card of the season for Dean Henderson. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Just ball in there, not bad. Not bad. It's not bad. Benjamin Sesko. Matthias Cunha. Nassim Mazraoui. Mitchell with the defending. No chances taken by Palace's number 3. In Burmo's corner. Lovely height. Did Henderson get a touch? I'm not sure, but stayed out. Oh, Cunha, that's a penalty. A penalty given by Chris Kavanagh. Took him a while. It's a penalty for Manchester United. It was not a good challenge. It was not a good challenge, I'll tell you that much. VAR are checking. Penalty's going to stand. And rightly. Still going to be a penalty. Chris Kavanagh is going to go to the monitor. Have a look closer. Oh, it's Dogson. It's a red. He's the last man, like what? It's Dogson. It's a red card. After review, says Chris Kavanagh. Crystal Palace number 5 commits clear holding offence, and it's Dogso. It's a red card. It's a red card for Maxence Lacroix. And Old Trafford roars as Chris Kavanagh confirms the Dogso decision, penalty and red card. So 10 men for Palace and a penalty from Manchester United. His first red of the season. It's Dogso. It's only a 1-match ban, but it's a red card. It's Dogso, and I agree with the decision. Can Manchester United, through Bruno Fernandes, get on terms? He's missed only 1 of his last 5. Dean Henderson did deny Tolo Arakadar at Selhurst Park last Sunday. Will he be able to deny Bruno Fernandes? No, and of course he can't. Cool, slick, and beautiful by Bruno Fernandes, and United back on terms and a man up. That's a great penalty by Bruno Fernandes as well. Dean Henderson completely sent the wrong way and placed to perfection by Bruno. Big goal for United. And not only that, but they are also a man up. 1 of Palace's back 3 withdrawn from the pitch, and substitutions are required to fill the deficit. Jorgen Strand Larsen replaced by Evan Gesson. Is the Palace change? Brennan Johnson also getting ready to come on. And an instant response by Oliver Glasner. And things looking a lot more rosy for the Red Devils. Yoro with the interception. Dallon couldn't quite keep it. Picked off by Gesson. Out for a throw. Riyadh has also come on for Palace. And Brennan Johnson, going off. Not on. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Sesko, is that going to be a corner? No. Oof. Yeah, that's correct, James. Let's nullified that attack. United. So launch one. Bad. Bruno Fernandes here for Manchester United. Going for goal. Nearly. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Sesko 2-1. And the game flipped on its head in the space of about 6 minutes. Palace lose a man and can see 2 goals. And the situation looking a lot more rosy for Manchester United. And also for Tottenham, who have found the back of the net as well. Where it is 2-1 to Fulham. Well, Sesko's header. And that cross by Bruno Fernandes is delicious. Realltom getting that goal back for Tottenham. And the clean sheet for Fulham is gone. That's 2-2 for Sesko. And a big, big goal. And all the scores 2-1 to the home team. And I think we're going to get a £11 as long as Hughes is shown a card. When and if he comes on. And Will Hughes, conveniently, is coming on now. Get booked. And that's £11 for me. Kate O'Donovan, good to see you. Welcome aboard. How are you doing? Adam Wharton is the man who he replaces. Hughes is going to take the free kick. And no problem for Maguire to clear it. Cunha has been held back. It was Dogso. Dogso's Dogso. It can appear harsh, but the rule is simple. If you deny a goal score opportunity, it's a red card. It is only a one match ban though for Dogso, so Mainu. Burma. Yeah, get near Hughes for me. Get him booked. Get Hughes booked. Lenny Yora. Nah, they ain't going down. And look, like I say, I don't want it personally. Yeah, I get it. It'd be funny in the beginning for Tottenham to go down, but for me, the loss of the North London derby, nah. The loss of 6 points every season as well, guaranteed. That's a good challenge by Mainu. It's a good tackle by Mainu. Kamada challenge from behind by Mainu. Free kick is awarded. Jorgen Strand Larsen getting a lot of strap in there. from the Palace medical team. Ice onto the foot. Hughes take the free kick. Get booked for time wasting. Yeah. Oh. Diogo Dalot getting near Will Hughes. I want Hughes books for my bet. 11 quid. Manchester United to win. Bruno Fernandes, 1 or more assists, and Hughes to be shown a card. I'm just waiting for the Will Hughes card. Cunha darting away. He's been pulled on the edge of the area. Mainu across. Casemiro. Dalot. Away by Richards. Mainu. Nasir Mazraoui. Kobe Mainu. Cross is that's it. It's off the chest of Mitchell, isn't it? Corner, yeah. To be fair, I wouldn't mind if a United goal. 3-1 would be lovely. Corner delivery. Again. That's going to reach in Burma. It's a lovely ball. Oh, what a cross on the volley. Oh, Casemiro, good save by Henderson. Mazraoui. Cuttable catch for Dean Henderson. Against his former club, actually. Could have been the new David De Gea. Man United change. Amad Diallo. To replace Benjamin Sesko. And Sesko might have scored the winner with that header. And the celebration. 75 minutes on the clock for Benjamin Sesko. And a goal to add to his tally. Casemiro. It's a foul on Mitchell Sarr. Like a regular goal scorer, Benjamin Sesko. Oh, Man United have got a 10-game unbeaten run. Hughes cleared away. Riyad for Palace. Mitchell. Chris Richards. Now Sarr. And intercepted by Realltom. Fernandez lost out to Richards there. Hughes going through the middle. It's a good run by Will Hughes. I'm looking at you, Will. Get booked. You're right in my eye line. Get a card, pay your fine, and let the bookies pay me. You know. Dallo. Yoram. Dallo on to Ahmad. United keeping the ball well here. 11.5 minutes to go. Bruno Fernandes. Realltom. Back to Bruno Fernandes. Nice switch to Maguire. Mazraoui on the left. Mainu. Still no. Losing at the ball. Man United. No touch of the ball for Palace. Amad Diallo would have been a great goal. Would have been a great goal. Had it not been saved by Dean Henderson. Power behind it. Comfortable though for Henderson. Yeah, I want the game to get a little bit stretched around that man Hughes. So he can go in the book. Although Chris Kavanagh doesn't do me a lot of favours, so... It's another good switch. It's another good switch. Now just run round Will Hughes. Make him foul you. And foul you well enough to make Chris Kavanagh pull out his card. Aman. Dallon. Bruno Fernandes. Away. Samira, Bruno Fernandes. Just stumbled there, Casemiro. They're all 2-1. They're all 2-1. Nicely one back. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes right near Hughes, but didn't get the foul. Cunha's effort straight at Henderson. Mr. B. Harry, you are a bit late. Welcome aboard, but no worries. Lateness is greatness. Sometimes. Eight minutes to go in this game. He can just join when he wants, to be fair. Just you can jump in the chat or something, or send me a message and I'll give him the link if he wants it. Or Evan Gassar. Cleared away. Good clearance. Okay. Here's Hughes. Yeah, I don't want you doing anything positive. Well, I want you to get booked, Will Hughes. Casemiro, foul on Gassar. Free kick. And here comes Joshua Zirkzee. Poor effort by Mitchell. Harm caused. Changes. Two changes. Aiden Heaven. And Palace changed first. Daiji Kamada replaced by Yeremy Pino. Then for United, it is Harry Maguire to be replaced by Aiden Heaven. And Cooler edits 10. Welcome aboard to you. How you doing? Good to see you and welcome aboard. Harry Maguire replaced by Aiden Heaven. And Brian Mbeumo replaced by Joshua Zirkzee. Well, big up to Flicks for that one. Who do you support? Cooler edits 10. Barca. Hopefully, hopefully my Arsenal don't comes have to encounter you in the Champions League. I genuinely think that the only team that can stop us is Barca. Can't lie. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid we can do. Well, Atleti at home, Real Madrid away or home, I think we can do them. Barca, yeah, we'd be out. We'd lose 4-0 aggregate. We'd be out against Barca. We would. Are you mad? Mate, I'm sat here praying that by some miracle you get knocked out and we find a way to play. Honestly, I would prefer Real Madrid. Sorry, but I like. Oh, Barca. Oh. No thanks. No thanks. No. I'm sure. Yeah. I've had more of the ball last 10 minutes, Palace, but a good start and a bad ending. I went 5-0 Arsenal. 2 for Havertz, 3 for Gyökeres, and 1 for Madueke. Real Madrid. And I would have no problem with that. I do like Real Madrid. I have huge respect for Real Madrid. And if we can't win it, I'd be happy for them to win it. Xerxes. Now, come on. Hello. Wow, what a tackle. Yes. I must admit I'm a bit more scared of Lamine Yamal than Vinicius Jr. and Kylian Mbappe. Aiden Heaven in the book, not Will Hughes. Great. William Hughes, get yourself booked. It's simple. You get booked, the bookies pay me. Right, give me 7 minutes at a time. Give me 7. Give me 7 so that I can get Will Hughes booked. 8. Oh, we'll take 8. Come on, Will Hughes, get yourself booked. Whoa, No. No, that's. Hang on. What competition? What are you on about? Not in the Champions League. That's Tottenham. What? Hughes? I don't believe you. Copa del Rey. Yeah. I don't believe you, Flicks. You're teasing me. Come on, do something rash, Will. Yellow card for Hughes. Chris Kavanagh? Nah, you sod. Oh, shit. It was. Ooh. Well, I'd still rather... I would still rather face Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid. Like I say, Arsenal and Real Madrid, huge respect for each other. I would take just simply a Will Hughes yellow card. That's all I want. If he doesn't get booked, I lose £11. Manchester United to win. Bruno Fernandes 1+ assists, and Will Hughes to be shown a yellow card. Ahmad, Mainu, go towards Hughes. Go towards Hughes. Ahmad, oh, what a strike. Oh. From 4-0 down against Diego Simeone, none. Against Simeone, 4-0 down, none. Not against Simeone, you won't. Not against Simeone, you won't. Hopefully a future Arsenal boss, Diego Simeone. Boy, straight onto the roof of the net. We'll beat Leverkusen. Hopefully. Oh, fuck. You're... Fuck. 5:45. Why? Why, UEFA? Oh, flip. Oh, no, that... Oh, don't like 5:45 kickoffs. Shit. Oh, frig. Why the hell do you ever do that to me? Oh. Really? 5? That's a load of bollocks, that is. That's a load of frigging bollocks. Hang on. $11th, yeah? Oh, Ahmad. Goes down. Sign. Start prepping for the next game, Arsenal-Chelsea. $11th. Where are you? 11th. TNT Sports TBC. To be confirmed. 5:45 though. They can absolutely stuff that. And we're the only one. Oh. Yeah. TNT, I'll kill you. About 15 years of my life. Yeah. F off TNT. Mazraoui. Mainu. Oh, just wide. Full time. Brighton 2, Nottingham Forest 1. Yes, and subscribe as well. I'm fuming about that. Yeah. UEFA TNT Sports. Second leg better be at 8 o'clock if on Prime. Is he bollocks? He's not going to get booked at this point. There's a minute left. Oh, well. As long as we win and Copenhagen win, I've got 13.29 on the Accra Insurance. And I'm sure, in fact, Man United, Brighton, Arsenal to win, 5.25. There you go. Yeah, Copenhagen, please win. Played the 98 minutes, the 8 minutes even. Chance Palace. Force wine. I made full-time whistle. And a big win for United, and they move into third on goal difference. And the streak for the United Strand is 2 in 5. Will he get those 5 wins in a row within 3 games' time? Final score at Old Trafford, Manchester United 2, Palace 1. Next up, 15 minutes time, Arsenal, Chelsea. Next up on Realltom Football. Bye-bye.